Speak Up English, the key to success.
Hey Jake, how's it going?
Hey Emma. I'm good, thanks. I've been trying to expand my vocabulary lately. You know, for those moments when you need to sound a bit more erudite.
Haha, erudite, huh? Nice word. What made you decide to work on your vocabulary?
Well, I realized that having a robust vocabulary can make a huge difference in both personal and professional communication. Plus, it's kind of fun to learn new words. How about you? Do you enjoy learning new words?
Absolutely. I love discovering new words and using them in conversations. It's like adding new colors to your painting palette. Do you have any favorite advanced words?
Oh, definitely. I like eloquent. It just rolls off the tongue, and it means expressing yourself clearly and effectively. What about you?
Serendipity is one of my favorites. It means finding something good without actually looking for it. Isn't that a lovely concept?
It really is. Speaking of words, here's a joke for you. Why did the grammar teacher go to the bar?
Haha, why?
To get more common sense.
Good one, Jake. You know, understanding these words also helps with reading complex texts. Have you read any challenging books recently?
Yes, I just finished a book by Malcolm Gladwell. His writing is fascinating but definitely pushes my vocabulary limits.
Gladwell's great. His books are full of insightful anecdotes and sophisticated language. What new words did you learn from his book?
Ephemeral, meaning lasting for a very short time, and ubiquitous, which means being everywhere at once. Both are pretty useful.
Those are great words. Here's a fun fact. Did you know petrichor is the word for the pleasant, earthy smell after rain?
Wow, I had no idea. That's such a specific and beautiful word. It's amazing how there's a word for almost everything.
Exactly. And learning these words can make our conversations much more interesting. Here's another joke. Why did the scarecrow become a successful speaker?
Haha, why?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Nice one, Emma. You always know how to keep things lighthearted.
So, Emma, do you use any specific methods to learn new vocabulary?
I like using flashcards and apps. There are some great apps out there that make learning fun, like Quizlet and Anki. What about you?
I use apps too, and I also try to read a lot. Newspapers, novels, even academic journals sometimes. It's a good way to see how words are used in context.
That's a smart approach. Context really helps with understanding and remembering new words. Speaking of context, have you ever tried using mnemonic devices?
Exactly. Or necessary has one C and two S's, because it's necessary to wear one collar and two sleeves.
Haha, I've never heard that one before. That's clever. Here's another fun vocabulary related joke. Why don't synonyms and antonyms get along?
Haha, why?
Because they're opposites.
Good one, Jake. You know, using these advanced words can be tricky. Do you ever feel like people might not understand you if you use too many big words?
Sometimes, yeah. It's important to know your audience. You don't want to come across as pretentious. It's about striking a balance.
Exactly. Communication should be clear first and foremost. It's great to use advanced vocabulary, but only if it helps convey your message better.
Right. And it's also fun to mix it up. Keeps things interesting and engaging. Speaking of which, have you heard this one? What's a thesaurus's favorite dessert?
That's hilarious, Jake. You've got a real knack for these jokes. So, what's the most challenging word you've come across recently?